Dave, you're on mute. Oh, you can't hear me. Fuck's sake. Actually, what have I done?
What have you done? Do you know?
I fixed it. I fixed it. You're coming through loud and clear.
Oh, wait there a minute.
Unfortunately.
I just done fucked up
You done fucked up?
here. Yeah.
Doing what?
Wait a minute. There was something I was doing. There you go. I'm all good.
Sure?
Yeah. Do you never guess who's streaming at the moment?
Noel Edmonds.
Seal and Receded Man.
Together.
Not on the same thing. Seal's obviously on PC and Receded Man's on Xbox.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course. But yeah. How have you been? You been well?
Been alright. I've been nursing a mild hangover today.
Mild hangover. It was a very good evening. Had by all.
I can still taste your meat in my mouth.
That's because I make good meat.
It was so good. I don't know what you put on that steak, but bro,
It's all about the seasoning, man. All about the seasoning.
Yeah? Is it a chef's secret?
No, not really. It's South African steak spice that we get when we're over in South Africa. That we always get loads. South Africa, and we done a broy, and it was excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just had no fucking white meat.
Yeah.
We only had red meat yesterday, didn't we? We only had red meat. Yeah, that's because we're fucking idiots. We're crazy.
Manly man. Me.
Cavemen.
Like meat. Ooh, ooh. The fuck?
So, never guess what happened today, though.
What happened
I know
today?
you're nursing a hangover, but...
I'm nursing a Hanover.
Nursing a hangover.
Nursing a manover. That's what I'm having.
A manover.
I've got a manover.
A manover.
Yeah, his name's Stuart. He's a lovely boy.
And he's nursing me.
Got a bed bath earlier. Anyway, right.
Anyway, the 1.22 update hit. Coming to a screen near you.
That it did. Well, we've played a bit already.
Yeah, 25, 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. We're pros now.
Completed, bro.
Did you try? Are we going to carry on that run later on Deer Isle?
Yep.
Yep. I mean, we've both found bags already. None of the new ones, but we've got Zibak, yeah.
I'd like to find one of the sling bags or anything like that. But you can find the fanny packs now. I want to find a fanny pack. That'd be good.
Oh, yeah. Do they give you like 6 slots?
6 slots and a little, what is it? Canteen holder.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they give you a canteen holder. But, so that means now, if you find a fanny pack, you put it in one slot, is that the bag, is that the same slot as what the belt would be on? Yeah. Yeah. Now, you got to decide whether you want the belt that can put a knife like sheath on it and a
pistol holder,
a holster, and a canteen, or you go for 6 slots that you can put anything in. Yeah, and a canteen. Oh, debate. It's the mass debate of the year.
DayZ masturbate. We should name this episode Masturbate. Shall we call it
the 122 masturbate?
Shall we call it 122 masturbate?
Yeah.
We're so fucking childish.
No, you grow up.
I know you, because you said you are, but what am I?
Just like when you drove past me for the second time yesterday. No, that was funny, Ricky. Man. I was laughing for ages after that. I was like, what the fuck? You go back down my road.
Tell me that story again, because you never finished it.
What?
When we left.
Oh yeah, so Chris was taking ages to go, but I didn't want him to like shoot off. Do you know what I mean? So I give him a hug, and then we were just chatting.
Give him a hug, a little tug,
little bump, and then my door was sort of open, and obviously I don't let my dogs near the door because they'll just chip it out the door, and then they'll. So then I see this weird thing with a towel, and I'm like, that's not a fucking dog. It's a fucking cat halfway up my stairs.
Oh, it actually went proper in.
In, mate. It was upstairs. And Sarah's, as I shut the door, I didn't shut the door. As I said, Sarah opened the door to let the girls sort of run because they were by the door panting and everything, trying to. Yeah. But I was like, no, don't. And then Truffle saw this cat or smelt the cat. And just I was like, fuck. And Sarah had to grab her, fucking, and I had to shoo this cat out of the fucking house. And Sarah was like, oh yeah, it sleeps in our archway.
Do you live in a fucking castle?
Yeah. King of the castle. Do you
mean like your porch bit?
Yeah, porch area, yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, we need to put a stop to that. So
yeah,
because the dogs should attest the Dog.
Je déteste le cat.
Un catty.
Un gatti. Oui, oui.
Un catty. Yeah, so they hate the fucking cats.
Well, I don't
Hate
fucking
them.
blame them. Fucking barging into their house and making itself at home.
Lucky it didn't scat somewhere.
Scat.
Cat shit stinks, man. It's scat.
Oh, we went skibbity
Yeah, imagine that in upstairs. Who's that upstairs? Skibbity. I've got a fucking cat upstairs.
I'm a cat man. Meow.
Cat man.
Oh, what the fuck's that? I'm a cat man.
Meow.
Oh dear. Right, so we had a plan for this episode, and that plan quickly fell short of what we would want it to be, I guess. So we now don't have a plan.
Well, we can also start off this episode saying you can catch us on.
Yes.
Yeah, you can catch us on Spotify, These Nerds, Deezer, Pocket Wanks. Give us a flick on Podbean. We're on Audible, Apple Music. Oh, we're on all these things. But just remember, on YouTube, it comes out on Sunday. Or, like today, it comes out today because Andy, I think, might have forgot on Sunday.
I am tired of you giving me shit, Dave.
I'm not hating, but when it comes up on my feed, people are waiting for it, Andy. People are waiting for it.
Look,
and then they're like, well, I've given up, man.
The YouTube, I'm not reliable with the YouTube, and I don't give a fuck. If you're watching on YouTube now, happy Sunday, or maybe Tuesday, but fucking
Go on Spotify.
Go to Spotify and listen to us on there. We're out every Friday on Spotify. That's my key one. That one's the easiest one to do. I just upload the file, bang, done, right, sorted. But with YouTube, there's so much more. I've got to make a thumbnail. I've got to make it into a video. I've got to trim everything. It's a pain in the fucking ass. And if I don't have time to do it, then I just forget. However, I have already pre-done the next one and uploaded it and scheduled it for release because I knew I was late with this one, so I was like, fuck. So next week's one's going to be good. No, well, actually, it would already be out. It was The Receding Man's Part 2, which is out now in your local HMV.
Yeah, and so hopefully you get another good reception like the first one, because this one was even more enjoyable than the first one we recorded with him.
It was good. I liked both of them. They were really good. They were really good episodes. He's a good dude, and I wish him all the best, man. He deserves it all. Anyway, should we do the fucking intro music? Because I'm on recording at the moment 10 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Ridiculous behaviour.
Sweet.
All right, and I won't stand for it.
Don't sit down in your chair.
Okay, right. But before I do that, let's roll the intro. Welcome back. You are listening to radio. That sounded like a radio intro, didn't it?
Yeah, welcome back and listen to 91 FM, Pinky and the Brain.
What the fuck?
You know, like, what's that one from Family Guy? Where it's like, the one from Family Guy, that radio channel was funny.
Oh, I reckon I'd be better at like smooth drive time, like 11 p.m.
Sending people to sleep in their cars.
Yeah. And as you... Oh, yeah, that's not good, is it?
Yeah. And as you're listening to Jazz Funk tonight...
Jazz Funk.
Just remember, I slept with your wife. Imagine that. You fucking what? That'll wake you up.
And now for Blue Street by Carl Jones.
Thank you, Jimi Hendrix, for your enlightenment on the guitar. But now... we're going to move on to Daft Funk.
We are not natural radio presenters, so we should stop. On the topic of Spotify, I found out recently, I say recently, like yesterday, that people have been leaving comments on the podcast on Spotify.
Oh, really?
I didn't even realise you could do that. I just saw in my email, you've got a new comment on one of your... I was like, what the fuck? So I had a look, and there's like a a question on every episode saying, what did you think of this episode? There's fucking loads of them. And I was just like,
Oh,
well,
really?
yeah, I was like, post them. Yeah, fuck it. Put them all on. And I just like, yeah. And I put a poll up on last week's one as well, or the week before, saying,
Fucking hell.
yeah.
And can you see these?
Yeah.
And are they good?
Yeah.
Or are they saying, shut your fucking whore mouths?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, they were all positive. Now, I'm sure that's just opened up the doors for some negative comments.
Are there negative comments?
No, I just said they were all positive, and that's just opened the door.
Right.
Fucking listen to me, you bell piece.
I can't hear what you're saying. No, I joke. Where are they? Where are these horrendous comments?
Where is she?
Where are they?
I don't know. We've actually dropped a bit of a rating on there as well. We've
4.8.
4.8. Some bastard. Some bastard. I mean, I can call them a
Really?
bastard because they clearly don't listen. 4.8. 116 votes though. So I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I'll take that, dude. That's good.
I want to see these comments.
I don't know where they are. Click on to an episode. Let's have a look.
Oh, no, I don't know. I can see, yeah, followed and liked everything on TikTok, guys. Keep up the good work, pod chaps. From John.
Thanks, John.
That's cool. Thanks, John. All right, let's find another random episode. Let's see, episode 29. There's no comments. Episode 31. No comments.
This could be a really
Episode 32. No fucking comments.
really long segment, man.
I want to find another one.
There are loads. There's some that had like 3 comments on them and shit like that. And when I say loads, it was just like I didn't realise it was a thing. I reckon there was maybe like 20 comments across various episodes.
Peppy 8989. Great show, guys.
Thanks, Peppy.
Thanks, Peppy.
I'm actually putting my thumbs up like I'm a fucking mong.
This other one, Dominic Payne. He's got a strong last name. Loved it, just like all of them. Thanks, Big Dom. 3 days ago.
Big
so
Dom.
when it comes out, this will be 9 days ago.
Maybe?
No,
No,
probably
wait.
had.
This one's coming. This episode's out on
This
the 8th.
is yeah. So this is not
Basically, you're chatting shit again.
shit, bro.
Anyway, let's not go through them
Some
all.
of these are cool. No, some of these are cool. I'm gonna go through them tonight without being on podcast with you.
Good. Because this is like, we've just extended the intro. You know that intro that I said, shall we crack on? And we both said, yeah. And then we haven't.
Lied.
We lied.
Yeah.
We
Then we
just
lied.
Straight up lied to everybody. One last thing before we get into the real meat of this episode. Meaty. We haven't said meaty in a while, but that wasn't the last thing I was going to bring up. Just a reminder for episode 50. We're still looking for your questions. Drop into our Discord. I've made it a little bit easier for you to accept the rules and all that stuff now. Jump into the Discord. There's a channel in there called Episode 50 Voice Notes, where you can say, hey guys, you want to record something? Or just drop us a voice note, ask us a question. Can be absolutely anything. Someone
PM
asked
us, private message. If you don't want your voice being
then
up,
they have to be friends with
to
us.
hear. Yeah. Well,
That's not as easy on Discord, is it? Just put
no,
a
but
message. Say
if I will accept your friendship if you listen to the episode 4 times.
Yeah, okay. However, yeah, that's cool. We'll work out a way. You don't have to put in your voice note into the chat, but yeah, we'll get it off you somehow. So anyway, scratch that, done. All the plugs are done. Shall we talk about this fucking update?
Let's get into this huge debate.
No. I think it's a grand debate.
Oh no. It's mass destruction.
Mass destruction.
Oh, sorry, I got it the wrong way around. Sorry. It's a mass debate.
Because we are children and we like children jokes.
I'm glad you put jokes there.
we fucking hell, Dave. Fuck's sake.
That was a good save, Andy. Good fucking save.
It wasn't a save. You act like that's like I was gonna say something wrong. I was always gonna say jokes.
Always gonna say jokes. Right. So the meaty part of this is going to be talking about what has happened. There are some hidden things that we didn't even pick up on the patch notes, all the big long patch notes.
So there's a new bunch of patch notes which are out today obviously, because the episode came out today, and it's the final, right, this is what we've done, this is what we've changed, blah, 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 blah. And it kind of just rebalances everything that we spoke about in our previous episode when it got released on experimental, like, a month and a half ago, maybe? A month ago?
Yeah, it's quite long ago.
Something like that. I can't really remember without looking. But one thing that we said before on the podcast is that we will almost discuss what other people are talking about as well. So we've watched a few videos and seen a few, bits of information, I guess, on the update. And there's some cool things in there.
If we are not going to, we're a podcast, we put the information out there. So actually, if people want, this is us putting the information out there. So it's just like, listen and actually find them out, as well as, because I would have thought this, before this update, I would have been gone, oh, this update is absolute pants. Why can't I just give us a proper update? That actually, now it's out and I've seen all the hidden changes I didn't really pick up in the patch notes and the ones they actually went through with. It's a lot different, isn't it?
Yeah, because I don't know why they do this. They do their patch notes, but then they don't bother putting everything in. I'm sure there must be a reason, but I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. But where do you want to start, Andy? Where do you want to start?
So let's just go through like the main patch notes of what they've got at the moment, right? So what they have released and what they have said. So we'll flitter over it because we've done a lot of it before already. But there's other things in here that are pretty good, things that they fix. And this is the one where they're only adding a few fucking dry bags and wool gloves, right? And shit like that. So there's not much of content, but they fixed a ton of shit. They fixed loads. So things like fixed a server crash related to deleting a vehicle. So I think that is also a lot to do with, do you remember like driving in a car and then flying under the ground and spinning in million and then the server would crash?
Yeah, I remember that happened a lot when we were on that server with the Defenders, when we had the Land Rover Defenders.
Yes. Yeah, that was a long time ago, that. But that, shit like that is probably all slightly related somewhere. So that's another good change for vehicles, man. Obviously, they introduced a load of like problems when they had the crossbows and the new armor and stuff, and a lot of that has been fixed, I guess. Like there was a load of sound files missing, and there was like the damage on the bolts was a bit broken, things like that. So obviously they're deploying fixes for them really quick, but whilst also working on other bits, like I think you mentioned like before, the clothing hitboxes. Do you remember that? So all that stuff is still in there, and then there's a lot of like balancing differences as well.
It's like weird stuff so for instance, now if it's windy and you try and light a fire in the open, the wind will not be able to start the fire because the wind will take out, but there'll be a sound associated to this, like a big gust of wind. Say it's like it's blowing out your match or blowing out your kindling or something. Yeah.
Dude, remember we spoke about this before on an episode saying it was really weird. I lit a fire and it just blew out. And I'd never seen it before. Apparently, it's always been a thing, but now they've got a fucking sound to go with it when it blows out to let idiots like me that know that it was actually intentional. I'm like, great, thanks, boss.
There's also other sounds that they've sort of implemented is the suppressor sounds. Now you can hear the bullet go past you once it's shot with a suppressor, and it does sound louder now. So you can drag more and more zombies into your location with firing with a suppressed gun. It makes it relevant.
It's not the bullet that makes noise, though. The bullet always made noise.
Yeah, it's just the suppressor's making a louder noise now.
Yeah, it's the gun makes its initial noise, but now there's another noise played after you fire or some shit.
Yeah.
But it sounds sick. I really like it. I think in Wobo's video, he only tested it with a Mark 11 or Mark 2. How do you say that? Is it Mark 2?
Mark 2, yeah. It's a Mark 2, yeah. MK2.
Yeah. But I think I can't remember who it was, but they had a suppressed M16 and it sounded incredible. It sounded great.
I think it was Mark's. I think Mark's had an M16.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, because a lot of people have been playing experimental, haven't they? I've seen it somewhere. It might have been a stream or a video. I can't remember. But it sounded really good. And I think the sound design on DayZ isn't great. And if they're concentrating a little bit on making that a little bit more realistic, I think that's good news.
Yeah. You know, we were talking about fires, Andy.
Yeah.
Well, when you're in a mouse and you ain't got anything, you want to die, you start a fire, stand on it, and just die.
Yep.
Well, now you couldn't do that on a fire barrel. Now you can do that on a fire barrel.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it because you can phase
Yeah.
through them now, can't you?
Yeah.
But that also means you can't climb on top of them to get to places.
No. So, is it that you can climb on top of the barrel when it's a barrel, but as soon as you turn it to a fire barrel,
Oh. Yeah, I wonder if it's different if you've got the lid on it or not.
ooh, that'd be a wobo.
Oh, science, bitch.
That's bitches. Anything else that caught your eye? Anything else that you're like, fuck me now?
Ah, yes. Do you know what? So when DayZ devs did a what's that called? They did a stream anyway, like showcasing 1.22, and Adam was fighting these zombies as he does because he always gets himself into fucking trouble when he's doing these streams, right? And he was fighting these zombies with a baseball bat. Now I love the baseball bat. It's like my go-to melee. And
Yeah,
he was swinging, and they were not going down, man. They were like where you would expect maybe 2 heavy hits, the Zed would be dead. They weren't going down. So I made a joke and put it into chat, like, "Oh, have you nerfed the melee, or is Adam just being really good at the game again, or some shit like that, you know?" And it turns out they've nerfed the fucking melee big time. I'm absolutely gutted at that. Rip Sledgy, mate. Rips the one tapping
There
Sledgy.
is only one tier 5 melee weapon that will one tap zombies now, and that is the fire axe.
Ah, mate.
And they've turned down the spawn of the fire axe by 60%.
I'm gutted.
Those are the people that like the fire axes.
Fire axe, wood chopping axe, sledgehammer, they should all be one taps.
Nah, the sledgehammer wood cutting axe are on a different tier. They're tier 4, bro. There's 5 tiers.
Yeah, I know.
And they come under tier 4, and there's only one in tier 5. It's just shite.
I get the idea between...
They're just making the game harder all the time. Harder.
Yeah.
Your fucking fire blows out. Your fucking...
Yeah. I get the idea between the differential of blunt damage and stab damage, because you can't knock out a Z, right? So something that does bleed damage or sharp damage is going to do more damage to the Z. So yeah, maybe a fire axe should do more damage than a sledgehammer, but the wood axe should still What's different between a wood axe and a fire axe? Like, really? I know in real life, they are different, but in the game, it's the same fucking thing. One's just black, one's yellow and red.
Yeah, double-handed big-ass axe. That's essentially what it is, but now they've defined that they're different.
I dare you to go take a wood axe, Dave. Go find a zombie and see if you don't one-tap it in the head.
I'm going to try. When we do our little run later on tonight, I will try it.
Oh no, I was talking about IRL.
Oh, I don't imagine that. I find a zombie, some of the crackheads downtown.
But then, to be fair, a sledgehammer would fucking smash their head in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, that's another thing with the sledgehammer now. They've given it so you can knock people out faster. You know, before when you were going, you'd see someone, you'd sneak up on them, I got them, hit them twice with a sledgehammer, they turn around with their MP5 and light you up. You're like, fuck me, man. I have taken the time to fucking sneak up on this geezer or get right in his grill, and I've got nothing from it. Now, the freshie can become kings again.
Freshies are even more dangerous.
Even more dangerous. So they're making it harder for the geared guys as well as every other player. But
that's the problem, though. Once you're a freshie, if you think you're OP when you're freshie, it's not going to be long till you're not a freshie anymore, because you'll just take someone out, and then you'll be like, oh fuck, now I'm not OP.
Oh shit! Don't drop that sledgehammer, because you might get fucked.
That's it. It's all. It's just a fucking. It's the circle of life.
All but you know the one thing they've made easier, Andy?
What did you say?
What?
Horsebutt.
What?
Did you say horsebutt? Like horsebutt? Like you sucked off an horse?
Did you? I heard you sucked off an horse. No, I didn't say that.
No.
But they did make something easier. Crazy to think they've made something easier, but they have made something easier. Disarming landmines.
Ah, yes.
Now you can use your lockpick and your screwdriver, disarm the landmine. There is no chance of it going kaboom in your face, yo.
Which is, I think, is a good touch, because DEFCON always used to be the guinea pig for that, and he was like, I'll try it, I'll disarm it. It was like a 50-50 chance whether it would blow up or not.
Yeah, but it depends what if the landmine was damaged, it was almost guaranteed it would go off.
Yeah.
And if your equipment was damaged or badly damaged, it was almost going to go off as well.
Yeah, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think being able to disarm landmines is a good move. I like that. It's very nice.
Yeah.
And they've done like a load of balancing. Obviously, they've done like this melee thing, right? So they've changed all the melee and what damage does what, and this sharp damage versus blunt damage, all that stuff. But then with that, they've rebalanced the clothing defense stats, which is good.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
Maybe it's good, maybe it's not.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
Yeah, maybe shit. But your vest is going to get fucked up easier now by zombies.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe that's one of the things. Like you remember back in the day when it was a little bit, when you had like a plate carrier and 5 hits from a zombie and you got a ruined plate carrier.
Right. Really?
That's
that's annoying.
That's really annoying. This is all hard. Like, 'cause remember, you find a badly damaged fucking press vest. You're like, I'm looking for that leather sewing kit. I'm looking for that leather sewing kit. DayZ's rules, sod's law. You won't find that leather sewing kit. You cannot fix it. Fucking 2 taps from a zombie when you're pinned in a corner because it's fucking glitching in the door. You're fucked. You got a ruined fucking press vest now. Cheers, Devs.
Yeah. I think they. Oh no! I think that's not what that. I didn't know why I start. I didn't know why I started that sentence. Stuff like that, lad. Yeah.
Alright there, pal.
Alright there, pal. We should try and find that clerk. Do you remember you brought it up last time? But they said it was too dark or some shit.
Too dark. We'll see if they lightened the clerk up.
We'll go and find him, and he'll be like a beaming white beacon of zombie goodness.
He'd be like your brother, like so pale that you have to wear sunglasses.
Pasty boy.
Pasty.
Shit.
Actually, pasty. Chris Ann's pasty.
He is a pasty boy, considering he lives in New Zealand.
Someone that lives closer to the sun when we're in our winter.
Yeah, he is pasty boy.
Pasty boy.
I think they should fuck that thirst sound off. I hate it. Have you had it
What's
yet?
that?
The thirst
well,
sound.
The first, yeah. I've been red thirsty from a long time. Yeah.
Oh no, it's awful. It's awful, isn't it? I hate it. I can't stand. And any listener of this show knows I can't stand mouth sounds. I don't like it at all. It's
Mouth sounds.
Mouth.
That's
Yeah.
every sound. Yeah. Apart from farting, that's pretty much every sound.
I mean, not like talking, singing, whatever. But if I can hear like a weird mouth sound, makes me feel really angry. And then now I have to hear mouth sounds in game, and I don't like it.
Well, don't be red fucking thirsty then, you little prick.
Fair enough. I mean, that is
Fair
one
enough.
solution. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't have a choice, man. You get a cold. Yeah.
Yeah,
fucked.
you had a cold real bad, man. I mean, on Deer Isle, you had a
It's
cold,
so bad.
and you were being like, you were throwing up.
If you eat too much or drink too much too fast, you throw up. Yeah.
I didn't realise that was a thing with a cold. I don't think I've seen that before with a cold.
Yeah, I got like stage 2 really fast. Like we both were in stage 1. Somehow you kept your stats on white. Mine dropped down to yellow for a bit, and then I managed to creep into stage 2.
Yeah.
Going blurry, not being able to drink, water going down faster than it should. Oh man.
Mate, and it messed you up for so long, didn't it?
Yeah, and then I finally got myself right, and then the unannounced server wipe.
Yeah, for some reason the server we were playing on wiped.
Wiped, yeah. I mean, I don't know why we're back on that fucking server, but we got no other fucking option, to be fair. We want to complete a task on Deer Isle, and I think that's going to be the best option. But after that, I'm fucking red fossing it and leaving it alone.
Red Foss? What's that?
It's a phosphorus, the top of phosphorus when you're white phos and red phos, and
Oh.
you just deny it and it just burns it, and you can't use it again.
Okay. Fucking you and your army talk. What was that thing you said the other day?
I don't know, you were saying at the barbecue. I don't know what you were saying.
Oh,
I say many things.
No, it was. You said, "Oh, it's an army term. It's an army term." Oh, messing or something. What was it?
Mess tins.
Mestin. What was the
Yeah.
what was the whole thing?
I forget now.
Jen.
Pucker Gen, no mess tins. Yeah.
Pucker Jen, no mess tins. That's brilliant. I love that.
Basically, it's an old saying from back in the day. Soldiers are a bit crazy. You're saying like pucker gen, so you are genuine, no mess tins, which means if you're lying, you've got to go round camp wearing mess tins, one over your bum or one over your phallus. Like a lot of people say gend it eyebrows. So if you're lying, then you get your eyebrows shaved off. Or
What the
another one
fuck?
is another mess of saying is genuine Robocop. Robocop it. So if you're lying, someone shaves your front of your hair off, like all your front of your hair off, so you look like Robocop.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That is mad. That is too laddie behaviour for me, man. I would not-
Laddie.
It's too
Oh,
laddie, yeah.
laddie. Oh,
Too-
laddie.
Oh, laddie. Hey, do you know what? We haven't done accents in so long.
Haven't we?
We used to do accents all the time.
We do sometimes, man. Early, he does a Scottish one.
You've changed, man. You've changed.
Right. Still wearing the same clothes from yesterday.
Same sticky pants.
Oh man, sticky as hell. You're damn clammy downstairs, boy.
Oh,
That dog ain't
dear.
gonna hunt.
So, I mean, all in all, really, the update isn't outstanding. It isn't massive. It isn't crazy. But I think it's good.
It's good, and if they would have done this maybe earlier on, maybe a year or so ago,
Yeah.
people would probably be happy knowing that the next update
Hmm.
they were going to get a new added weapon or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now, because this update's happened now, the next update, people are like, oh man, is the next update going to be another fucking bug fixy, like little tweaky shitty thing?
I'm thinking next update is Northwest Airfield, man.
Fake beards next time, man. They're making fake beards next time. You know, the hats with the fake beards.
All those glasses with the big nose.
Yeah.
And googly eyes.
Or the hat that's got the little fucking like helicopter on the top of it.
They should. Could you imagine if you had a hat that you could combine 2 cans with it? Combine 2 cans with the what's it called? The construction hat.
Yeah, construction hat.
And then
Combine
you
2
can
cans
make
with a
one of those
construction
drink
hat
hats.
and chug up. And you just put drink into it. It's like you attach it to the well. I want to talk about the DLC advert.
Oh yeah. So I noticed that as well. I thought that was.
I noticed it, and then it come up on the vid I watched, and I was just like, "Oh, it's there, you little bitch.
I see you.
I smell a bitch." It's on the loading screen.
I mean, I guess it's a way that they can get some funds. They obviously, they're a business. They need funds, right?
I know plenty of people that don't have that DLC.
Yeah.
I was playing with a group of people probably about 3 weeks ago, and I wanted to go on Livonia because I wanted to say, let's do a quick little bunker run. Oh, I don't have the DLC. Oh, I've had it since standalone, but I don't have the DLC. It's like, what?
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. It's just like, yeah, I don't like Livonia, so why would I buy the DLC?
Well, how do you know you don't like Livonia?
They would watch Twitch as much as I fucking do, probably.
Oh, yeah, there you go, really.
The map's not a great map, Livonia. They could do a lot more to it, and
Yeah.
talk
I
about
mean,
that in a future episode.
I think this conversation is always going to be there until they do like a massive, massive content update for it. It's never going to be enough. But especially when you're comparing it to something like
The
Chernobyl.
OG map.
Yeah, because there's so much to do, so many different places, and it's just even the west side of Chernobyl, which is the most like Livonia, isn't it? Like it's all overgrown, big trees and all that stuff, very hilly and whatever. Even that part of the map in Chernobyl is better than Livonia.
Yeah, I mean, they've done a bit to that. They put a nice little ski resort.
That's it. There's
worked
interesting
on the old
things there.
Moschino tents and shit, up to Sinnerstock Castle, or whatever you want to call it.
Corona Castle.
Corona Castle.
Is it Corona? Oh, nice.
Oh no, that's come out of nowhere. I couldn't even stop it.
No, it came out of
Didn't
your
even know it was coming.
mouth.
You love mouth sounds, I heard.
Oh dear. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fukuta. No, why? When someone says fuck you, I always think of Fukuta. Why? Fuck you, Fukuta.
Vorkuta a fucking hellhole.
Man, it's a dive shit show town.
I just try and get out of there as quick as possible.
Try and bypass it.
Yeah. Like, I know if I've spawned in Vorkuta, I'm just like, right, let's run. Let's find some clothes and run. So overall, big update, not in content-wise, but more fixes and balancing, which we all knew this was coming at some point. This game needed it, didn't it? It needed a balance. It needed things to be correct. The thing, I don't like the melee changes just yet. However, I've not had hands-on experience with it. I just don't agree that only one weapon can one-tap Zeds now. I don't agree with that.
Another one. Here.
Do we have an accord?
An accordion.
You'll be dining with the crew. And you'll be naked.
Holly.
Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. So, I mean, we'll put the patch notes in the chat. I'm not in the chat. In the chat? What the fuck?
I threw you off, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, pop it. Pop it.
Yeah, we'll post the patch notes. Fuck off, Will. Yeah. No, do you know what?
Out so much,
I am
man.
done. That's it. We'll just move on to the next section because fuck you.
Fuck you. That's why.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wes. That's why.
Yeah. Hey man, do you want to be friends? Guess who's back? Back again.
And he's back.
Community Chronicles is back. Tell a friend.
Tell all your friends.
Tell your
They're all
friends.
focused on episode 50. That's all they're doing. They're all getting ready for their voice notes. That's why they're not putting stuff in Chronicles.
Do you reckon?
Yep.
Okay, right. This is a short story by Justin. This can't be his name. Justin Parent. Is there a pun there that I'm missing?
I don't want to do it, man. Don't set me up.
Why? His name should be like Time. Just in Time or something.
Yeah, he's a sprinter.
Fuck. So this is a short story for him about, I guess, revenge and riches. That's what I should call it. Revenge and riches. So, I've been running with one of my buddies for a little while now on an official server, and I don't know where this is, whether it's PC or not. Actually, I think it is PC. He sent us a screenshot, so it looks like I can see a cursor on there. Might be Xbox still. Who fucking knows?
That's PC, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So we've been playing on an official server, and we've got a bit of a base in the woods just near Tissy. While making the daily walk up to the tent city, we're distracted and turned away by the marvel of a heli crash. So, there we go, changing direction and booking it towards the smoke pillar. I thought you were the only one that said booking it.
Booking it? I don't think I ever said booking it.
Do you not say booking it?
Hightailing it, I'm on.
Hightail. I'm somewhat kitted for being on an official server. It's got full ghillie, SVD, M79, and Org AX, and MVGs. But my friend Vinny hasn't been so lucky, so after picking off a few of the zombies, we began walking up and looting, making our regular conversation about work days and whatnot. At the corner of my eye, I see 3 players dart through the opposite tree line, followed by 2 distinct cracks. And then Vinny goes silent. I went prone as soon as I heard the first 2 shots, and watched as they methodically crept up to the crash site and Vinny's body. I decided I can't let that slide, so after they all miraculously walked past me, I took a knee with my ghillie on, my ghillie wrapped SVD, and put a round clean through the head of my closest foe. Me having gone prone after I fired, the other 2 frantically scanned the field to see where the shot came from to no avail. I see my chance to teach him a lesson and I draw my M79. I set my VoIP to shout, hold caps lock, fucking hell, hold caps lock, hold caps lock and exclaim, next time you should shoot the geared guy first. I mean, that's actually a pretty good tip, isn't it?
We're going to use that.
We're going to nick your tip. We're going to nick your tip, Justin. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Or we're gonna nick it. That's a good idea.
On the 6th, we will. Oh, today.
What was it? You shoot the geared guy first. And crouch once more. They're both facing me, watching as I put a high explosive shell right into the body of the helicopter that they're both attempting to take cover near. I mean, that does sound like almost a scene out of an action movie, Dave. Got the revenge on a 3 squad.
Do you think
Mark
Wahlberg is playing Justin?
Yeah. Do you reckon that's his Discord name? Do you reckon that's Mark Wahlberg's Discord name?
Yeah, it's
Justin
actually Mark
Parent.
Wahlberg.
Well, Mark Wahlberg, we're stealing your tip. That's a good idea. Yeah, shoot the gear guy. If you see two people that are differently geared, it's quite an easy choice what one to take out, right? I mean, maybe they were just terrible. If they really, it depends on how far away you are. It's not that difficult to see ghillies when you know you're looking for a ghillie.
Yeah.
Is it really?
No, and actually, them trees around Tissy are not the right trees, are they? They're ash trees.
Yeah, they're not the bushy boys.
You'd have to get into prone position for you to disappear because you can't just sneak to an ash tree with loads of ghillie. You'd be like, green near white.
Do you need me to pause and stop for a sec?
Why?
Because you're eating or something?
No.
Yeah?
No.
I can hear it in your ass.
I'm not eating.
What are you doing then?
I don't know. I'm just playing around.
Playing? What do you mean?
You know, like when you had a loose tooth when you were younger, you're just wiggling your tongue around. I think that's what I'm doing. You mentioned I don't like mouth sounds, and now I'm just making them all like.
Oh, don't. I've got some really good headphones on, not to brag, but I can hear.
I've got that. Oh, listen to this guy. Really good headset guy.
I won it in a friendly competition.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, I actually come across that post on Reddit. From, what was
Did
it?
ya?
Theon Midge. That's how I remember his name, because I said it weird in the episode. Yeah, I found it, but I found it like 3 months later. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and it was like, hey, I won a headset on the Friendly DayZ podcast, and they were like, oh, that's cool, wicked, well done, mate. Like loads of that, and yeah, I only found it like the other day.
Oh, sick. Theon Midge, thanks for the shout out on Reddit.
Yeah, boy. We made it, boys.
Boy.
I don't know. Have we gone a bit mad? Have we gone a bit?
No.
Team up.
What we're going to do now is going to bring it back to normality and tell you what video of the week this week is something to do along the lines of the update. It's Wobo. All the new stuff in DayZ update 1.22 hints for 1.23. Give him a little check out. He opens up your eyes. He is a scientist.
Yeah, he does.
Absolute
mad science.
scientist. He's man science, bro.
Man science.
Ooh, that's the man science.
Dear.
He uses his dick like a thermometer. Probably don't put that in.
Yeah, I won't be putting that in.
Cancelled. DayZ podcast cancelled.
Yeah, that's a good choice, mate. It's very on theme. Apt. I like it. Friendly? Just the tip of us.
Andy, just the tip. Are we gonna use Mark Wahlberg's tip?
No.
Okay.
Nope. No, we're not. I told you it's not going to be today.
Nope.
Might not be next episode. I'm going to wait for long enough that he'll forget that we stole his tip. Be like, got your nose.
Got your tip. What the fuck?
Got your tip.
Got your square Minecraft tip.
What?
What? You love mouth sounds, don't you?
No, it's not those kind of. It's like the ambient mouth sounds. They're the ones that are ambient mouth. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Ambient mouth sounds. Jesus.
Yeah.
What do you like them when them girls from Twitch with the hot tub streams do the MSM ones?
Oh no, I can't stand that. That's awful.
Well, stop watching them, and I'm going to tell you, missus. Why did you fall for that, you little prick?
Because I thought you were my friend, Dave.
Nope. He stole my chair.
You're just straight up, nope.
Nope.
You're a fucking bellend. Shit in
Yep.
hell. Right, just the fucking tip. Just the tip. This tip is just called cook your veg.
Oh.
Bollocks. I realised that I was actually going to get some stats on this, but I've forgotten to do that. So
No, cooking a potato and cooking the veg is actually a lot better, isn't it?
yeah, so
Cooking an apple up. Remember, what was the server that you used to have to cook an apple up on, basically, to get any good?
don't know, man, but
I think it was Winter Chinaris. I think it was Karma Crew Winter
yeah,
Chinaris.
maybe. But basically, any fruit, a plum, mushroom, a tomato, anything, a bit of pumpkin, doesn't matter. Fruit and veg, right? They give you a certain amount of stats, fine. But all of them, if you bake them or cook them on a stick or something like that, they give you so much more nutrition, so much more. So if you can get a fire and cook your food, it'll be so much more beneficial for you rather than sitting and eat. Like, you could grow like 100 tomatoes and eat all of them and not be full up. But if you cook them, they'll do you good, bro.
Five of them could fill you up, yeah.
Can you imagine actually eating 5 tomatoes on the bounce? IRL. Not
Depends.
like
Ricky was chowing on my little cherry ones, and I was like, "Oh, Ricky, they weren't actually on the barbecue fucking table. Come away, you little fiend! Fucking hell!
Did you
It's like
hear
5-finger discount to my fucking change pot. What the fuck are you doing? You don't need that, do you? You're not using it.
Did you not hear what you just said?
What? Ricky was sucking on my cherry tomatoes.
What did you say? I'm going to have to rewind it. You said something like Ricky was chewing on my cherry or something like that.
He was chewing on my cherry tomatoes, mate. He was fucking chowing on my cherry tomatoes.
Oh, this is too much. I'm crying. I've got
Then
really
Ricky's like,
hot.
"Oh, I thought they were part of the barbecue." No, that was my last harvest. Then he's like, "What's the season good?" And I thought he was taking the piss.
He's a fucking regular farmer now, bro.
Oh, fucking was just like, "Where's your hunter wellies, mate?"
Yeah, they were. Nice tomatoes.
You know, great season it was. I had at least 250 bags of tomatoes.
So they say, is it tomatoes or maters?
Tomatoes.
Oh, there's some good maters. Oi! Thank you very, very much for joining us on episode...
46.
Is it?
Or was it 47?
Hang on. No, it is 46.
I got it right the first time, you fuckwit.
That's because you're pro now. You're pro level. Pro level podcaster.
And you're local still.
Local?
A local man, ain't you? Very local. Bit too local for me.
Oh, commoner, a mere pleb.
Mere local boy.
Local rent boy, eh?
Little.
No. That's not staying in. Listen, there's a reason why they don't air that TV show anymore, right?
I fucking love it, man.
No.
You won't catch me in my trousers down.
Right. We're exiting. This is goodbye. This is not goodbye.
It's a goodbye for him. For at the moment.
I need to go wash my fucking face, man. I've cried so much during this episode.
Cried?
Yeah, you made me laugh, man.
What do you cry? Sticky tears like my cock? Like joking.
Whoa, for fuck's sake. Right.
Sticky tears.
See you later. Thank you. Make me feel.
Sticky tears.
See you later. This has been episode 46. I've been Andy.
He's been Dave.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao for now.